What is up, guys? It's Gage here. Welcome to your Buck Dat. And today, we're going to be talking about the current situation of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2022 season. We're 3-5. Not a good place to be. Definitely not a good place to be, especially with Tom Brady coming back to retirement and all the weapons we required in the offseason. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought we were going to do better than last season. Obviously, Gronk and Sue being gone is a hindrance for sure for the Bucs. But 3-5. Damn. And seeing the Ravens game got me pumped up. For sure, I got a little excited. But I still wanted to see something with the coaching staff, keeping players accountable. And throughout the season, we haven't really seen too much accountability. Like we see Bruce Arians. Maybe it's his fault. He went a little hard for his players. Like, you better get your shit together, man, or we'll find someone else. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been really rough. Devin White and the conference. It was there in the Falcons game. We won that game by a controversial penalty that still talked about every once in a while. Devin White's response to the defense, because they gave up a lot of points, because we were up, I think, 10, 15 points in the first half, and then the second half, they just kept scoring on us. Devin White's response to that, and keep in mind, this guy's a captain and a leader of this defense. When you put your will on somebody, sometimes you don't go 100%. Somewhere around that, he said. And what? You said you don't give 100% every play. You don't give 100% once you put in one on somebody. That doesn't sound like a leader to me, guys. Like, I like Devin White. Personally level, he's a good dude. Professional, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're saying that as a leader? And when we barely won the game, this is your response, man. This is your response as a leader, a captain, and this dude wants to get paid $100 million. $100 million. He wants to be the star. Well, play like it, my guy. Play like it. If you want that money, play like it, man. If you're gonna talk big, then show it, man. Show it. Back up those talks. Like, for example, Richard Sherman talks big and he backs it up. He's a great cornerback up until his last season, which was with the Buccaneers. And that's why I have a little bit more respect for Mike Evans. That's why I have high respect for Mike Evans and David. These guys, Levante David, these guys don't talk big. You know, they might be, yeah, I think I'm the best. You know, that's why I work hard. But they don't talk big. Like, oh, I need to get paid this much, or I'm paid this much. Mike Evans and Levante David showed for action. That's why they're the best at the position. Levante David could easily get paid a lot of money because dude's a top linebacker and he's been in the league for a decade. Mike Evans, he's walking his way for Hall of Fame, 1,000 yards each year, and he doesn't talk big. He's actually a very humble guy, and on the field, and he's about winning. He's about winning. He takes pay cuts. He literally, after the Super Bowl, he's like, let's take it. I want a pay cut. I want to take a pay cut so we can get more players in. That's a leader. That's a leader. And I'm not just going to put on Devin White. He definitely has some blame, but the blame that really goes in fruition is the head coaching staff. Todd Bowles. I'm gonna be honest. I was high on Todd Bowles. I thought, okay, this guy fails as a head coach. He probably learned from that failure, because failure is just another learning. It's just another step in learning. It's a journey. You know what I mean? Failure is another lesson. It's something you can learn from. And it's been about 3 years of Bruce Arians. I was like, okay, you know what? He could learn a little better methods with Bruce Arians, and this dude might develop into a good head coach. Maybe not a great head coach, but a good one. And I loved what the players were saying about him. And then this season, he's like, Devin White's good. He is okay. He's doing okay. he doesn't get. He kind of walks past the questions. He doesn't say it directly. You don't always have to talk directly. Not all coaches do. Not all coaches do. But dude, I want to see some leadership, man. Some accountability. Some accountability. And not just Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles is a head coach. I have a lot of blame goes on his shoulders. But Brian Leftwich, J.C. Allen gave him a question. Why do you guys keep running the first down? And it almost seems hard-headed, but why do you keep doing this? That's a fantasy question. That was his response. A fantasy question. That was a legit question. You keep running on the first down. First play of the game, you always run on the first down. You run it all the time, and it doesn't work. Yeah, it's a legit question. Everyone's wondering the exact same thing, man. Why do you keep doing it? It doesn't work. These are leaders on our coaching staff. You wonder, why are we 3-5? Maybe it starts with leadership. We have Tom, but Tom's a great player. He's a great player and he's a good leader. But he doesn't play the offense coordinator spot. That's where, the controversy, who's better, Peyton Manning or Tom Brady? Obviously, Tom Brady, I would say overall, has that edge because he's the greatest quarterback of all time. But Peyton Manning, people call him his own play caller. He was basically his own offense coordinator. Tom isn't that. He doesn't call the plays. You can tell. He might go over and review the plays, but he really doesn't call the shots. Brian Leftwich does. You can tell. You can tell it's him. And the leaders of this team concern me. Concern me greatly. I was hoping after this game, okay, it's a win-win because Brian Leftwich will get fired because obviously he's not been a good leader. He hasn't been calling good plays. Maybe this is a chance for Todd Bowles to step up as a leader. Nope. We're just going to make a couple tweaks. That's why I was kind of glad we didn't make any trades. Because what the fuck are we going to do with them? We have Russell Gage, Godwin, Mike Evans. I don't care what you say about Gage. He's been injured, and he has played well. When he does have the opportunity, he has played well. He's made mistakes. It's his first year as a Buck. But our coaches don't put the players in the right spots. And I'm just saying, Mike Evans, he's your main dude. You don't put him in the right spots. And I've learned this year, the head coaches have to do with a lot of success. And I watch the Vikings. I grew up watching them, so they're like my second team. I watch them. They have great coaches. They put players in the great position. Like Jefferson, he seems like he's playing better than he did before. Adam Thielen. All their players are playing better. The defense is playing phenomenal. Because their head coach. Because their head coach puts them in the right position. And that's all it is. The coaches put you in the right position, and it's that leadership. Kevin O'Connell is the leader for the Vikings. And they just made a move, T.J. Hawkinson. And you know why that's a good move? Because they can actually use him. The Bucs haven't used any of their weapons. That's why I'm glad Gronk can come back, man. This is ridiculous. I love the Bucs, but this is just at this point in time. And maybe we can get 7 wins. That's about all we can get at this point. If there's no changes and Todd Bowles doesn't fucking step up and be a leader as a head coach and fire Leftwich, because Leftwich, as long as he's there, there's no hope. This team will fail. And a very similar example, Brett Favre, 2010. Everyone brought him back. The team, he was about to retire. AP, and a couple other players, Pat Williams, I think Jared Allen. They all came to his house like, hey man, come back for one more year. Let's do this. We can run the tables. They went 6-11 that year. And Tom came back, and I think it's gonna be a very similar result. He won't retire this year, but I think this is his last year as a Buck. This is and obviously Tom Brady's going for his old shit, his own shit, and he's being at times a tyrant as a Buck. He has been. Like, he's been yelling at his players. He's been in grieving process with his family, so definitely some kind of have to understand that from a standpoint. But Tom can't fix what's going on with the Bucks. It's more than Tom Brady. It's the whole fucking foundation. Todd Bowles and Brian Leftwich are bringing this team to the ground. And actually, I blame BA. I put some blame with him. He's the one that picked out Todd Bowles as the head coach. Like, I love BA. He's my favorite coach. But why, dude? Why would you put Todd Bowles in position when he's failed as a head coach already? And they're close friends, so you must have wanted to give him their opportunity to succeed. But dude, you didn't. You put your friend above the Buccaneers, the team that helped you get a ring and gave you a second chance as a head coach. I'm just disappointed, guys. I really am. Now, at this point, I have no expectations. I'm gonna enjoy the games. Obviously, I'm gonna keep making videos, doing my best as you buck that. Darkness is coming, my friends. Hopefully we get a head coach next year like DeMarco Ryans or Lombardi's grandson. But hopefully he can do something with his grandfather, but he can bring in Tampa. But anyway, guys, my absence, I apologize. Dealt with a family emergency these last couple of days, but even before that, I just haven't. I fell in a kind of a slump. I fell in a slump a little bit, and that's on me, guys. Life caught up a little bit, and I didn't face it, and it didn't go well. It didn't go well. As we all do, life catches up sometimes. But you just gotta keep better. You live and you learn, my friends. But anyway, I hope you guys like this. Like and subscribe, and hope you buck that.